Well, hello there. This is Skip McCoy for Riversoft University. This segment is about configuring employee tracking items. Right from the configure menu, fifth item down, employee tracking items. This is how Riversoft Office tracks your employee credentials. You want to only schedule employees that have proper credentials for your payer programs. So in order to create an entry on the employee tracking item master list, all you do is you click the New button, put in the description of the item, choose whether this item is an expiration date or it's a count of credits and hours. And then once you've done that, you'll tell us whether it's required or not. If it's required and an employee is missing the item, they don't have any data for the item, they will be out of compliance. If you choose Affect Scheduling, and the employee is out of compliance with the item, we will not be able to schedule that employee. So be very careful with that, because if you just randomly go through here and start choosing Affect Scheduling, everybody who's out of compliance with that item will not be allowed to be scheduled. And you don't know if all the data is up to date. So by doing that, there might be a lot of screaming in your agency. So for a quieter office space, be very careful when choosing Affect Scheduling. Okay, the Do Not Use flag is for deprecating or decommissioning old employee tracking items, like these old in-service hours. If you're putting in a brand new employee today, it would be best not to have all these show up in your list. So by simply choosing Do Not Use here, they will no longer show up in that list on your employee tracking screen. It's non-destructive. If you want to get it back, all you have to do is highlight it and click Do Not Use. Okay, when we're putting in an employee tracking item, it flows to all offices. So for your multi-office agency, whenever you put one of these in, it's going to appear in all your offices. But once it's in there, each office is in charge of choosing whether they want it to affect scheduling, whether it's required or not, or whether they want to deprecate it. Okay, there's two reasons why you want to put employee tracking items in the system and then enter that data on your employee record. Let me show you one on the schedule. Let's see, hepatitis B is a required tracking item right here. So if we go to Poot's schedule and click on his red flag, I'll bet he's out of compliance because he doesn't have a hepatitis B piece of data. We don't know when his hepatitis B is expired. If we wanted to clean that up, let's say that really wasn't required, we'd very simply just go right over here, choose hepatitis B, say it's not required, savey, go back to his schedule and refresh it, and now Poot's good as new, he's in compliance. So that's how that required feature factors into compliance. The other reason you're tracking employee tracking items is now on the employee tracking report, you've got one place that you can create a report of all the people that have their CPR expiring in, say, the next 3 weeks. You can generate that list and then have a CPR class and get them re-credentialed so they're good for another year. This also tracks credit and hours totals, so you can see who's shy on their in-service hours for the year, so you can get those people credentialed and up to snuff. So two reasons. You only want to schedule people who have the proper credentialing, and you want to be proactive in getting those people the credentials they need. That's employee tracking items in Riversoft Office. This is Skip McCoy with Riversoft University, signing off.